Welcome ESL to week 2 in the Clio Cup Series, as this is a race 1 at Magny-Cours. This should be a great race. We will see how this plays out, as you see a new signee, a new rookie, Jason Breeze. He is part of the DOG team, and he is the first one out on the track. The teams have made their adjustments after week 1, and we'll see how this first race plays out. A lot of money at stake. Tyler Grimm's out on the track. There you see DJ Hume. Last week, Ani won the first race and Rhett Sawyer won the second race, but Rhett Sawyer had a great weekend. He is your points leader heading into this race. Second place in the standing is Colin Pierce. As now you see most of the cars out on the track. Javier still in the pits. Swift is in the pits still. Killmonger. A few more drivers still in the pits that need to come out. Rhett Sawyer is out on the track. What type of lap will he put together? He was blazing fast last week. He won both poles. Right behind him is his teammate, Evan Ethel. It looks like everyone is qualifying. Everyone is out of the pits, turning some laps. We should start seeing some lap times in here any minute. There's Nolan Pierce, the number 1. Kyle Storm. There's Doug Brand. He had a few good races last week. Here's Killmonger, currently 3rd in the standings in points. And we just got our first time, 1 minute 59 seconds, .201. Jason Breeze. We have about 4 minutes left in that qualifying session. Tyler Grims hits the board second. DJ Hume hits the board. Second puts Tyler Grims in third. Norman Pierce gets on the board in third. Grims in fourth. What time will Ani put together as he's getting ready to cross the start finish? And now Chris Andrews is on top of the leaderboard, 159.075. Colin Pierce is second on the board. Great lap by Chris Andrews. Weezy's in third. And there is Rhett Sawyer once again on top of the leaderboard. Can he win his third pole in a row? His teammate Evan Ethel in second. Now Doug Britton is in third. But Rhett Sawyer with a 158.655 blazing fast speed. But all Northern Lights racing cars 1, 2, and 3. As we have a minute and about 40 seconds left in the session. But your top 5 is Sawyer, Ethel second, Britton third, Vasquez fourth, both Vasquez fourth and fifth. Can anyone top any of these times? There's Evan Ethel in second so far in qualifying. Doug Britton in third. Killmonger. Killmonger had some speed last week. We'll see what he can do. And there's Javier. He had a bad first race, but a decent second race. But can anyone top Rhett Sawyer's time as we see Nelly move up to 6 on the board? And here comes Chris Del Rio in fourth on the board. Kyle Storm moves up to 5th. Killmonger drops to 6. Wheezy in 7th. So there's some cars still crossing the line and improving in their lap times. Now Doug Britton puts together even a faster lap and tops his teammate and moves into second. And Javier Vasquez as well puts together a great time, moves up to second on the board. And now the session is over as we see the last remaining cars cross that line to try to improve their lap times. DJ Hume moves up to 5th on the board. Colin Pierce crosses the line, but no improvements in his lap time. So your top 10 in qualifying: Rhett Sawyer first, Javier second, Doug Britton in third, Evan Ethel in fourth, DJ Hume in fifth, Chris Del Rio in 6, Kyle Storm in 7, Killmonger in 8, Weezy 9th, and Mitchie O'Brien rounds out your top 10. And I think everyone has completed their laps here. Brett Sawyer wins the pole. As you see, Morningstar, he crosses, he moves up a few positions. So a few cars still left to cross that line. But Brett Sawyer is going to win this pole, his third pole in a row. And the session is over, and I'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the race. As we get ready to start this race, standing starts here at the Clio Cup. And week 2 is underway in race 1. As you see, drivers already jockeying for position, trying to make some spots here on the start. That's the opportunity you have to take on these starts of the race. Brett Sawyer in first, Javier second, Britton in third. DJ Hume, he moves up into fourth. And Evan Ethel in fifth. There's a few cars jumping to the side, to the inside, trying to make a pass here. You see Del Rowe. He is currently in fifth. Weezy in seventh, trying to battle his teammate. This is for seventh. Right behind them is Killmonger. Killmonger had some speed, especially late in the race last week. He seems to get faster as the race goes on. We will see where the passing lanes will be on this track. But Brett Sawyer in the lead right now. And Brett Sawyer did this last week. Always started off pretty fast and kind of slowed down when the race went on. Especially in the first race. In the second race, he was fine, but the first race. We already complete one lap around and head into turns 3. Can Sawyer pull away from the number 7? DJ Hume back there in 4th. Del Rowe, Evan Ethel, all those cars are bunched up together. As we see Colin Pierce make a move, he's towards the back part of the field. He's currently, well, mid-pack. He's in 15th. He moves up one position. In front of him is Gunny, currently running in 14th. The rookie Jason Breeze in 16th. Ani with not a great start so far in 21st. Gotta be able to find where you're gonna make your passes. As Brett Sawyer has about a half-second lead on a number 7. And Doug Britton in 3rd. Brett Sawyer looking to get his 2nd win in the Clio Cup Series. I think these straightaways, that front stretch is definitely going to be where you're going to want to try to gain some ground, maybe get some momentum. But Doug Britton has the fastest lap of the race, 158.306. These guys are putting together qualifying laps right now. We see Evan Ethel in 6. He's dropped 2 positions from the start of the race. As we still have plenty of time left, 20 minutes. Let's go through the top 10. Let's count Brett Sawyer in 1st. Javier in 2nd. Doug Britton in 3rd. DJ Hume in 4th. Chris Del Rowe in 5th. Evan Ethel in 6th. Kyle Storm in 7th. E. Weezy in 8th. Killmonger in 9th. And Mitchie O'Brien in 10th. We'll see once these tires start to wear. That's when you'll start seeing some drivers start to fade. But Brett Sawyer is still maintaining a half-second lead over Javier. Someone mentions, does anyone pass? Welcome to road racing. Every track is completely different. Some tracks have great passing lanes, some don't. But Brett Sawyer in control. Javier still maintaining second, but he's closed the gap by about 2 tenths. Can he catch him and make a pass? Doug Britton in third, holding on to the podium. Those are the payout spots. You definitely want to finish at least in the top 3. I mean, if you're going for the driver's points, championship points, you just want to finish top 20. But if you want to win your team some money, you're going to have to finish in the top 3 in this series. As Javier continues to close the gap on the 32. Can the 7 get by Sawyer? But he is definitely closed in, almost on the bumper of the 32. And like I said a little while ago, as this race goes on, tires start to wear and fade. Drivers start to fade. Who can manage their tires the best here as we hit the 15-minute mark? Can the number 7 find an opportunity to make a pass here somewhere? But the top 3 are neck and neck. One bad mistake, we saw last week, one bad mistake could cost you some positions. And we see DJ Hume catch up to this group as well. Brett Sawyer's trying to just maintain his lead. Brett Sawyer tries to break the draft every chance he gets. As we take a look at Killmonger, he is currently in 9th. After that, there's a pretty good gap between 9th and 10th. As you see, Mitchie, he's a little farther back. Currently, he's in 10th. Behind his is the 18, Nelly. So right now, there's like 2 groups. Brett Sawyer still in the lead. But for how long? Because he's not gaining ground on the number 7. But he's doing a good job not letting the 7 find an opening, as now you see Chris Andrews moves up on the board. He moves up to 12. Well, he's actually in a battle with Morningstar. Morningstar trying to hold on to that position. He's not trying to give it up. And Andrews cannot take that position. Now we see Gunny trying to pass Andrews. Brett Sawyer still in the lead. He's led this whole race. Doug Britton still with the fastest lap of the race. You see Nolan Pierce moves up to 19th. Doug Britton looked to the inside for a quick second. He thought he saw an opening somewhere. E-Weezy moves up to 7th. Seems like E-Weezy's on the move. He passes his teammate, moves up to 7th. There's still some times left in this race. We talked about it earlier. You know, tire management is big. If you use up your tires in the first part of this race, you will lose some positions towards the end of this race. You lose a ton of grip. "11 minutes to go in race 1. Brett just has to try to hold on, keep the 7 at bay. Then he will get his second win of the season. Sorry, got 6/10 of a lead, so he has expanded that lead a little bit. Maybe the number 7 is starting to fade. As we go a little farther back in the field. There's Colin Pierce in 16th. He's second in points. Not the run he wanted today so far. The same with the 73. He's currently in 21st. The good thing about the Clio Cup is that we have 2 races every week. So if you struggle in the first race, you can bounce back in a second race. As we go around turn 15. Running almost about 2-minute laps here, so we could probably get in another 4 or 5 laps. And up next, we have the supercars. And after that, we have the ARCA. ARCA put on a show last week, but we're in Dover for ARCA, so it's a whole different ball game on a short track. Javier once again has closed in on the 32. But he's going to have to do more if he wants to make the pass. Colin Pierce in a battle with Marco, but Marco moves up to 15. as they go around turns 12, 13, and now 14. Some of these hairpin turns which are very tough. It's very tough to even try to make a pass here. Let's right on board to number 7 for one lap. You can see Javier fighting with that wheel on the turns, but he has not gained any ground on the 32, and we have 4 minutes left. Doug Britton still in third. DJ Hume has faded back as well. He is in fourth. Del Ro in fifth. Del Ro having a good race today. He needs a good finish. He's currently 11th in points, so this is good for him. A good first race for him this week. Evan Ethel in 6th. Weezy in 7th. Kyle Storm 8th. Killmonger 9th. We see Colin Pierce lose a few positions. Down to 18th. So he's definitely fading. But Rhett Sawyer has dominated this race. Javier just does not have enough right now to catch up to him and make the pass. He could get to his bumper. But we are so early in the season, we can't get discouraged. We haven't even hit our first big progression yet. That's when everything changes. So just because you start off slow in the first few weeks doesn't mean anything, because it's a long season. And we have 3 big progressions in between that time. You know, right now, some teams had some good funding, were able to make some great adjustments to their cars. But funding is low now, and teams can't be spending all that money every week. So once these big progressions come, a lot of things change. Evan Ethel's trying to make a move. He is up to 5th. He gets by Del Roe. About 2 minutes left. We're going to get one more lap after this one as we go around turn 14. Can Javier make anything happen here in the next lap and a half? As they go around the last few turns and to hit the straightaway here. They head into turns 1 and 2. This will be the last lap of the race. Can Javier find any speed? And get by the 32 is going to be difficult. He's going to have to hit these braking zones right and try to find any little speed he can anywhere. Chris Del Roe fighting here for his position back. And he gets by Evan Ethel, takes 5th right back away. Now we see E. Weezy trying to take a position away as well. Everyone trying to battle before this lap ends, try to gain as many spots as they can. Brett Sawyer still in the lead. We only have a few more turns to go. We go around turn 14, 3 more turns. Kyle Storm, Everett Ethel gets his position back. What a battle for 5th. They go around the last 2 turns. And Brett Sawyer wins in the first race of week 2. Javier 2nd. Doug Britton 3rd. DJ Hume 4th. Chris Del Roe 5th. Evan Ethel 6th. Kyle Storm 7th. E. Weezy 8th. Killmonger 9th. And Mitchie O'Brien rounds out your top 10. The top 3 held their positions. They started 1, 2, and 3 and finished 1, 2, and 3. But Rhett Sawyer with his 2nd win of the season. And he has 3 poles in a row. Can he make it 4? The Clio Cup will be back in action tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So these drivers have another chance to try to redeem themselves. This should shake the standings up a little bit. Colin Pierce, not a great finish, 17th. Ani finished in 20th. You know, it depends. Since we have group qualifying too, it depends when your driver's out there, who's he around in the qualifying session. But Del Rowe had a good finish. He's going to move up a little bit in the standings. We still have another race to go, but some drivers definitely gain some positions in the standings. But we had a good race one. Up next is the supercars. Who will be able to take the pole there? That race is coming up at 11:30. And like always, thank you for supporting the league and supporting the stream. I will see you guys next time.